This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit.
Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Come on. Here's second and 10. Now a bootleg with Hooker.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So a very good start, but don't go get those Super Bowl T-shirts left. Still the early going here.
I wonder if they're even printing them at this stage of the game, right? Do you wait a little longer before you say which one you're going to do? Good advice, Brandon. Make sure you know there's a lot of game left, but a good start.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Got it. Ready? Here's second and 10. Another run for Gibbs here.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's third and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing. Hooker.
And that will be incomplete.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Fielded just inside the 30. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
Right at the 50-yard line.
Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Let's go now. Black shot. Hut.
Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Second and 4 at the Lions' 34-yard line.
Ready.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
And shedding through the tackle. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
97. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Yellow.
Love now on 2nd down. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Here's Hooker to throw it. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Let's go
From
now.
the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Hooker now off play action. And that's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
On 1st and 10, Hooker.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They go play action. Here's Hooker.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 19 yards away.
And the Lions have cut it back within a score.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
He was brought down by big Levi Onwuzurike. 2nd and 9. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Down.
Love now.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Here we go. Here
For
we
the
go.
Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
Strike.
To throw now, here's Love.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Agnew now to return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready?
All play action. Here's Hooker.
And quick throw here, that's complete.
And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as they'll take this up close to midfield.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
1st and 10.
Go.
49-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. On the ball, on the ball.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
Come on, set.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On the ready.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here we go, set.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Strikers, 3-3. Hut.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
3rd and 4. Here's Love.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey,
Here we go.
we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Set, hut.
Love now to pass on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
go now. Trouble, 38. Hut, hut.
Now Love. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Packers are able to add on to that lead.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Come on, come on.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 type, 19 type. Come 19, come 19.
Back to the air on second down. Here's Hooker.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
Ready, ready.
Here's 3rd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors, 70. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Now Hooker. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready, set. Viking, 18. Buffalo, 18.
Hooker to the air yet again. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Downs going in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Well, I think the hope is, you know, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but They were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Trying to throw again here. Hooker. That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
47-yard line.
Ready? 79 Broncos.
Hooker now on first down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Following the interception, Love.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Set, ready.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Strike 2. Set.
Love, they go play action now. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Credit him with the sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
Down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Rail, yellow.
At the 33-yard line.
Red, cycle. Ready.
2nd down, Love. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
Got it. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Ready.
First down.
Hut.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. Shoves him aside. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready, break. Seal, black. Set, hut.
Play action this time with Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 24. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here we go.
We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing. Hooker. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Hooker 19.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Bronco 80.
This pass left side to Downs. Touchdown! Josh Downs from 3 yards out. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling it. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
And he's going to get in for the score, and the lead now cut to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
On the double.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Okay,
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
17.
Play fake. Here's Love. And his throw here's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit.
Drill 52. White. 6. Mega. Set.
Love looking to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On play action. Love to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On the ball, on the ball.
Throwing on second and long. Hooker. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. 1 more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Here's Hooker. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Carlson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hooker now off play action. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, tempo.
Hooker throwing again on 2nd down. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards that time for number 14. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Let's go now.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Off play action. Here's Hooker.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Third down, Hooker looks to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Ready.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Tracking 60.
They'll go for it. Hooker.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Ready.
And now Love going to change things up.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues. Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Right back to him on first down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
10 cycles. Hut.
On second down, they'll run it here.
118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ready.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
On second down, Hooker. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And some room to work. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Hooker. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Down the left sideline. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
On the jump.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
Now Hooker. This is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. DK Metcalf. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And that's caught at the 2. And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Ready. Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And running with power here. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Set, hut.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Packers.
Here we go, set. Hut.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
It's a gain of 5.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Move, check. Set.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Carlson for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he returns this to the 22.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Shut up!
And they will take a knee here.
On the set.
And they'll indeed take a knee. The Green Bay Packers, they are again NFC champions as we sign off and say goodnight. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in